What's going on? Welcome to another quick episode of Solo 730 No Stuff. All right, so right now I'm on the AWS. I just go in your browser, type in AWS, and this is what pops up. All right. So AWS stands for Amazon Web Service. This is where I got my first cert in. This is all about the cloud. So for the people that's following me, like cloud gaming, how you can play the game without actually downloading the game, how you can play games on your phone. That's all done through the cloud. All right. So when you get here, I already have an account. So, you could go to pricing. This is a hot thing right now. They have different tiers. They have free tiers, right? So you go to free tiers. It got two different tiers. It has a paid tier and a completely free tier. New customers, you get up to $200. This is only 6 months. When I did it, it was a year. But they ain't give me no free credits, I'll tell you that, because I sure did have a bill for 50 cents a month. So it's free play, got free plan and paid plan. Only difference is with the paid plan, your workloads could exceed the threshold. So say you got $200 up to $200 a month. If you really need it, you can spend more than that. You just have to pay it on your own. And also with the completely free plan, you don't get everything. You don't get all of the features. Let me see, make it a little bigger. Yeah, I can see. All right. This might be too big. I can't see. All right. So you scroll down here, and this is the stuff you get for free. Yeah, let's see, make it a little bigger. All right. Let's see what it compares. So Amazon has over 200 different services. Over here it says it has 186, but that's almost 200. So these are the main ones. Amazon EC2. This is like a server in a building, what they call on-prem. This is like having a server in the cloud that you rent the server from them. So this is available in both plans. Storage. This is like the memory, your memory in your computer, memory on your phone. You put pictures, you put videos, you want to store them. This is where you put them. This is available on both plans. Amazon RDS. This is a relational database. This is like MySQL, Postgres, MariaDB, blah 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 blah. It's real nerd stuff. But like if you have like any charts or anything for your business, your database, like basically this is where you put your data. This is different than this. This is strictly for data. This is memory. Okay? You're not going to save your data to S3. You're going to save your data to database. Okay? Relational database. Okay? This is for charts. You comparing it's like it's almost like Microsoft what's the thing where I had the columns and the rows? It's like that. Trust me. This is also a database, but this is non-relational, what they call non-SQL, non-relational database. This is you could put data in here that's not related to any other data. So you could just put data in here, like random data. Like random data would just go in here. You know what I'm saying? Like you put like the time you get to work every day. Like you have an employee, like what time they get to work every day, what time they clocking in. You just throw it in here. You know, you're not taking that person's time and matching it up against anybody else's time. You're not doing that. You're just taking that person's time and you throw it in there. I know that was probably a bad example, but I know we all been late to work, so we all could relate to that. This is AWS Lambda. Okay, so we got Lambda real quick. We got Lambda and we got EC2. This is what they call serverless. Even though it's in the cloud, this is called serverless compute. So it does the same thing as EC2, but AWS simplified it, and that's it. This is what makes everything run. So you could use Lambda or you could use EC2. Now I know you probably think, why would people use EC2 if you could just use Lambda, but some companies have older architecture. So you can actually take a virtual machine and run it as EC on EC2 if you're running programs that run on Windows 10, Windows XL. You know, is the XL what's it called? XP. I'm sorry, Windows XP XL. You hear me? All right. And then Lambda is not really customizable. So that's why people still use the EC2 instance. I just learned about Lambda. I think this is fairly new. When I got my certificate almost 3 years ago, Lambda was not a big thing. This is a major thing right now. Available on both plans. Amazon Bedrock, AI, ChatGPT. Think about stuff like that. Copilot. This is their version of it. Available on both plans. So we will be playing with that a lot. SageMaker, another version of AI. I think this is more for like developers. I really don't know the difference between the SageMaker and the Bedrock. I think this is more for like developers and stuff like that. I don't know, but I won't be using this. I think I'll be messing with the Bedrock, and Bedrock have other features I like. And all of this is available on both plans. Amazon Aura, faster service distribution, blah 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 blah. Database for always available applications. Yeah, I really don't know much about this. I should know about it, but I know it's always an option when you got to choose your database. So yeah, and all of this is available on both plans. These are the main features. These features right here are the main features. EC2, S3, EC2. This is compute. This what makes everything run. Amazon S3. This is where you store all your. This is the memory we store all your info. The databases. This is where you put all your data to compare them later. This is another database when you just put your data in. When you got to use it, you can just grab that out of there. Lambda, something like EC2, but what they call serverless. It basically runs itself. Amazon Bedrock, AI, SageMaker, AI, another database, and all that stuff is free. We ain't gonna get. These are the main services that Amazon offers. So thanks for watching the video. We gonna mess with this. We gonna be playing with this a lot. I'm gonna start making more videos for AWS free tier, and we're gonna check it out later.